Hello to my Dyersburg Primary School Pre-K friends. My name is Vanessa Kane. I'm the librarian here downtown Dyersburg in the Children's Department, and I'm getting to read some stories to you this school year, and we're doing it by video right now. Hopefully we'll be able to get together sometime soon. I know that you are studying about families this week and about who is in your family, and all families are different, aren't they? So I've got this wonderful book called My Family Plays Music, which not only tells you about this little girl's family, but it tells you about the different instruments and the different kinds of music that they play. I thought you might like this book. This book was written by Judy Cox. She's the author. She wrote the words, and the illustrator is Elbrite Brown. An illustrator draws the pictures for a book. It was published by Holiday House. And on this first page, it's going to show you again the title of the book and the author and the illustrator. And then look at all the pictures that they have on the front. Looks like they got a first place medal for something musical. That's a musical note, a musical sign right there. And then there's some pictures of different people in her family. Who's in your family? I want you to think about that while we're reading, okay? All right. This is my family. We all love music. Is there something that everybody in your family loves to do together? It may be play a board game, maybe reading books, maybe, what else do you like to do? Do you like to go camping? Maybe play ball? What do you like to do? Look, even her dog likes music. Her dog is singing right there to the moon. Can you see the instruments also in the pictures? This is a trophy maybe that they got. And look, there's some people in a choir singing. There's another instrument. That's a saxophone, isn't it? Let's find out what happens. This is my mom. She plays fiddle in a country and western band. She plays at a honky-tonks and sings sad songs about broken hearts while people dance real slow. When I play with her, I play the tambourine. There is her mama playing some country music right there with the fiddle. There's a banjo, and there's a horn. There's our friend, and she's playing the tambourine, isn't she? Have you ever played the tambourine? This is my dad. He plays cello in a string quartet. He sits on stage at Symphony Hall in a black tailcoat and a white bow tie. When I play with him, I play the triangle. There's her dad. Can you see her dad playing the cello? That is the big, big one that looks like a violin, but it's very tall. Then there's a violin and a viola. And there's another string instrument there. And there she is playing her triangle along with them. This is my sister Emily. She plays clarinet in the marching band. We cheer and wave as she struts down Main Street in the big parade. When I play with her, I play the cymbals. And there's a marching band. Would you like to play music in a marching band like her sister? There's her sister with her clarinet. And there's our friend with her cymbals. She likes to play music too with her family. This is my brother Paul. He plays lead guitar in a rock and roll band. He wiggles and he spins and he shakes when he plays for the dance in the high school gym. When I play with him, I play the cowbell. There they are. Look at all the people dancing and jumping up and down. Ooh, they're having a good time, aren't they? Can you see her brother with the guitar? And can you see our friend with the cowbell? Have you ever played the cowbell or the guitar? This is my Aunt Saffron. She plays vibes in a jazz combo. She plays soft, cool sounds at the Blue Note Club. Her hands dance the mallets up and down, and the bars go pong, pong, ping. When I play with her, I play the wood block. Look at that jazz club. Can you just hear the jazz playing? You see that big cello? That's another way that you can play the cello. I said jello. Another way you can play the cello is in jazz, can't you? You don't have to be in a string quartet. There's her aunt, and see how she's using mallets to make music, and there's a trumpet, and there's our friend, and she's playing the wood block in the background. And you see all the people listening while they eat their dinner? This is my Uncle Woody. He plays saxophone in a big band. He blows swing tunes at the Paragon Ballroom while dancers glide beneath flashing mirror balls. When I play with him, I play the maracas. There they are. Swing music. That's when people get out and dance. You see the saxophone right there? Can you see our friend? She's playing the maracas. Ever played the maracas? This is my grandma. She plays banjo in a bluegrass band. She picks mountain melodies for folks who sit on folding chairs and tap their toes to the spunky beat. When I play with her, I play the jug. Did you know you could play a jug? Let's look and see what our friend is playing when she plays the jug. It is a jug, isn't it? She's just blowing across the top and making a noise that goes, hoo, hoo, hoo. Maybe you'd like to play the jug. And there's her grandma playing the banjo. And there's a guitar, see, just like her brother had the guitar, didn't he? But he played it in rock and roll band. You can play same instruments and play different kinds of music, can't you? This is my grandpa. He plays tuba in a polka band. He dresses in lederhosen and a hat with a feather. His cheeks puff out round and red as he blows oompa, oompa. When I play with him, I play rhythm sticks. There's her grandpa. A lot of people who dress up and play polka music, they wear clothes like traditional German clothes, and they're called lederhosen. It looks like they have a ladder on their shirt, doesn't it? So like a belt, but then it's got a strap across the front. And see his hat with the feather? And there he is playing that big tuba, and I can see a drum in the background, and somebody else is playing different kinds of horns. And there's our friend. She's playing the rhythm sticks. Isn't it nice that her family lets her play music with them? This is my great-grandmother. She plays the pipe organ in St. Peter's Cathedral. On Sunday morning, we sit straight and tall, and she pumps out music that swells like waves. When I play with her, I play the handbell. Look at her great-grandmother and that big organ. Have you ever seen a pipe organ? Some churches around here, they've got a big pipe organ. And this is what you think of as the organ, and that's how you play it. But this is where the music comes out. And it's rich and loud, and it bellows out throughout the whole room, and it's really a neat experience. We'll have to get you to go to one time. And there she is, playing her handbells with her great-grandmother when her grandmother plays at church. You see the people? She must be practicing because the people are getting up and down, and some of them have just stopped to listen, haven't they? Let's see what else. This is my cousin Dean. He plays bongos at the Full Ear Cafe. He slips his drums between his knees and raps and pats them with his hands, keeping the beat while people recite poems that don't rhyme. When I play with him, I play the wind chimes. There he is playing the bongos. Have you ever heard the bongos? That's a deep kind of drummy sound. I'm going to use the book. It kind of, and they put it right between their knees. It doesn't sound like that because I've got plastic on my book, and you can hear the plastic. And there she is playing the wind chimes. See that instrument there? Maybe when you go to music, you can, or when music comes to you, you can talk about the different instruments. This is my niece Sadie. She plays pots and pans, drumming on them with a wooden spoon, and she plays loud. Have you ever played the pots and pans? I have played the pots and pans. I'm not very musical, but I can play the pots and pans. Do you think you could play the pots and pans? Do you like to do that? When I play with her, I play the big soup kettle. So there's her niece with the pot on her head, and she's playing with the spoon. And there she is with a big pot that she's making music with. This is my family. We all love different kinds of music, but we all love one another. And when we get together, we celebrate. Look at her family dancing and enjoying music together. Even though they all like all those different kinds of music, they sure do enjoy being together, don't they? And can you like different music? Can you like country music and rap? I bet you can. Can you like the orchestra music and jazz? I bet you can. And this book is really cool because it has a glossary in the back that tells you a lot about all the different kinds of music and instruments that are in it. And so that will give you some more information if you are interested in music. I really like this book. I like how she talks about all the members of her family, and I hope it makes you think about all the members of your family. Who's in your family? You have have to tell us, okay? You have to tell a friend and tell your teacher, and I just am so excited about the day that I get to come and see you in person. But right now, I'm really enjoying getting to read for you. All right, I want you to be a good today. Mind your teacher, be a good friend, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.